Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Joe Dan Boyd, and I want to welcome you to Tinney Chapel, the quintessential country church. And if you don't have a church home, this is a good place to start looking. If you already have a church home, we're glad you're here tonight, and you're welcome to share your thoughts and theology with us. I'm happy to note that in the audience tonight we have Jim Dyson here on the front table. Mr. Jim's studio out in the country. Some of you may or may not know that he has a full studio, photography studio out in the country. I don't remember the name of that county road.
It's 4450.
4450. There's a sign on Highway 37 that where you turn off to go to. It says Mr. Jim's Photography Studio. But he has everything needed out there to make any kind of picture that you might want. And he does great work. And this is his first visit here to the Tinney Chapel Music Night. We're happy to see him. And we know we'll be seeing some of his work. I think you have a website that you a lot of your work is posted on.
Really, Joe Dan? I didn't come out here I brought my camera, of course I do, but I didn't come out here as a photographer. I come out here as a Christian to listen to some good music.
Okay.
You've been
Very good, very good. But he's a Christian with a camera, so you can bet he's going to be snapping some pictures tonight. I think we have our lineup is present. We had one cancellation. George Jordan, the original Tinney Chapel troubadour, has sinus infection and won't be here tonight, but we've already made arrangements to fill the gap for that. I'm going to start with 3 songs that I hope will be of some interest to some of you. This is a 4-string baritone banjolele, meaning it's a kind of a cross between a banjo and a ukulele. It's tuned just like a baritone ukulele. Baritone ukuleles are traditionally tuned just like the top treble strings on a guitar, D, G, B, E. So a lot of the chords are the same. You know, all the chords that you make just on the 4 high strings of a guitar are also chords on a baritone ukulele, or in this case a baritone banjolele. I'm going to use this on one of the songs. Tonight I'm sad, my heart is weary, wondering if I'm wrong or right to dream about you, though you left me. I wonder where you are tonight. That old rain is cold and slowly falling upon my window pane tonight. And though your love was even colder, I wonder where you are tonight. Your heart was cold and never loved me, although you often said you cared. And now you've gone to find another, someone to know the love we share. cold and slowly falling upon my window pane tonight. And though your love was even colder, I wonder where you are tonight. Then came the dawn, the day you left me. I tried to smile with all my might, but you could see the pain within me, and it lingers in my heart tonight. That old rain is cold and slowly falling upon my window pane tonight. And though your love was even colder, I wonder where you are tonight. That's an old song written by Johnny Bond, who used to be a very popular country western singer. Played guitar for Gene Autry many years, but he became kind of famous in his own right. He wrote that song, and one day he was walking along a street, and a blind man who was playing on the street for quarters was singing and playing that song, I Wonder Where You Are Tonight. And Johnny Bond stopped and asked him where he got the song. And of course he didn't know where he got it, he just heard it all his life. And he told him, so, I wrote that song. And then the blind man got a little bit afraid, and he thought he began to worry. And Johnny Bond said he told him, don't worry, I'm not going to sue you for singing my song. Want to thank you for singing it, but I just wanted you to know who wrote it. This little instrument here is a 6-string tenor ukulele. It was handcrafted on the island of Java and finished up. All the finish work done was done on the island of Oahu in the Hawaiian Islands. This is a Pono brand, P-O-N-O. And often in this particular style, tenor with 6 strings, arranged in courses of 4, because all ukuleles basically are 4-string instruments. So you play these a little bit like a mandolin in that you string you hold down 2 of them at once, and some of them here is the way this works. It's sometimes called a lulu in Hawaii, but it's really just a 6-string tenor. This song is a song that I've heard all my life, and I guess I learned it from the late great Herb Cater. But it's a song that a lot of people assume was written by the former governor of Louisiana, Jimmy Davis. And for a long time I believed that was true. And he is generally credited for it. In fact, if you buy the sheet music, his name will be on it. But actually he bought the song many, many years ago from a country group called the Rice Brothers, R-I-C-E, Rice Brothers. And it was very common in those days. Gene Autry and Roy Acuff both bought a lot of songs from singers who were not famous or anything, but they'd written some nice songs. And it was very common to buy songs those days, and once you bought the song, it was your song. You could put your name on it. In fact, Gene Autry had in his contract most of the time that he had to share the credit for a song or he wouldn't record it. So even though he had nothing whatever to do with writing many of his best-known songs, his name will appear as one of the co-writers on the sheet music if you buy that. This one is called You Are My Sunshine, and I don't want to destroy anybody's illusions, but Jimmy Davis did not write it. He bought it, he made it popular, and it's, I'm happy to, I have a granddaughter named Sunshine, and I do this for her a lot. I've done it for her. She's 30 years old, and I've done it for her several times every year of her life, and it's one of my favorites because of that. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamed I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken, and I hung my head and I cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. I'd always love you and make you happy. If you are lonely, say the same. If you leave me to love another, you'll regret it all someday. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. You told me once, dear, you really loved me. No one else could come between. Now you've left me, you love another. You have shattered all my dreams. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. This next song is really a medley of gospel songs, and it's a medley of what I consider to be my testimony, and I suspect everyone sitting out there probably could put together a little medley of songs that pretty well tell your Christian testimony. That's what this little medley does for me. I am longing for the coming of the snow-white angel band that'll bear my weary spirit to the scentless summer land. As I tread this narrow pathway through the stormy vale I dream, where the joys of Brighton, the pearly waters gleam. I am just a weary pilgrim plodding through this world of sin, getting ready for that city when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in, when the saints go marching in. Oh Lord, I want to be in that number when the saints go marching in. I have reached the land of corn and wine, all its riches freely mine. There shines undimmed one blissful day when all my night has passed away. Oh, Beulah land, sweet Beulah land, as on the highest mount I stand, I look away across the sea, where mansions are prepared for me. Feel the shining glory shore, my heaven, my home forevermore. Down at the cross where my Savior died, down where for cleansing from sin I cried, there to my heart was the blood applied. Glory to His name, glory to His name, glory to His name. There to my heart was the blood applied. Glory to His name. Okay, you're in for a real treat now. Ann Williams, a member of the Tinney Chapel Church, whose daddy was a member of the Tinney Chapel Church. And I'm not sure how much further back it goes, but Ann Williams has a voice that's out of this world. And she's going to sing her first of 3 songs that she'll do scattered throughout the program tonight in order to keep her voice and her breath healthy for her. And Nan, if you'll make your way up, we're ready for her to do her first song, which is one you've heard maybe a guy named Frank Sinatra do. This is My Way, this is Nan's Way.